Hey guys, welcome back to another Stunbud episode. Today The garden has been out for a pretty long time. While you can observe other YouTubers literally farming this update for content, there is a lack of garden videos on my video page. The reason is because I don't like farming, but that is about to change. With the new release of Garden 1.5, getting into farming has never been easier. So join me as I become the world's most powerful French fry farmer. This 4-part series is very simple. Every episode, I get a better tier of farming gear. And there are 4 tiers of farming gear in total. Melon, Crappie, Squash, and we finally have Fermento. Each set of armor allows you to get materials to craft the next set of armor in line. This episode, we're going to attain the full set of Melon armor. And we're going to begin on our grind for 9 acacia birdhouses, which unlocks the forceful power, which is the best power for farming. Okay guys, I'm not exactly new to the garden. I did do a little bit of it when it first came out, but here's what I have so far. I have a pumpkin dicer, a cocoa chopper, a melon dicer, I have some farm armor with melon leggings, a lantern helmet, and most importantly, I have my... Hello guys, post-recording Stunbud here, I was gonna do a pretty cool shot with my tools, and you will find that I am missing my potato hoe and netherwart hoe. Yeah. Guys, they're gone forever. They just despawned in front of my face. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Well, at least we know what I'm doing next episode. Oh yeah, I also have my mushroom cow and my farmer boots. To kickstart this episode, I went ahead and put the bustling reforge on all my armor, obtaining some extra farming fortune. Then I proceeded to satisfy my visitors, getting a fairy soul in the process. After that, I got right on track, broke a few melons, and got the melon chestplate. This actually took kind of a long time. One Skymart brochure later, and I was back on the grind. As they say on the farm, the early bird gets the worm, but I don't really know how this has to do with the connotation. I got a new plot for my Netherwart farm, which I will be doing my 1-hour tests on every episode. But I kind of got off task, reset my Heart of the Mountain, mined a lot of glass, and realized my bank limit was too small. Time to upgrade the bank. And after a bit of lag, I got right back into farming. So currently, I was alternating between pumpkin, potato, and melon, since I did not have an infinite melon farm. Before I knew it, I had my melon helmet, and all I was missing was my final piece of melon armor, the melon boots. Even though I was going for another full set of melon armor, the melon boots weren't that necessary, since farmer/rancher boots were just much better. Which also reminds me, I still need to upgrade my farmer boots into rancher boots, which is also why I was farming pumpkins this whole time. Alright guys, let's put it on, and 2,000 coins. So immediately I put the reforge on my helmet, you guys know the drill. Go back to farming melons, pumpkins, potatoes, get some RNGs, and then forage birch? Oh yeah, I got bored and I started foraging for the acacia birdhouses. But in order to manage my inventory with all that acacia, I first foraged a lot of birch so I can craft a large foraging stack and a large enchanted foraging stack. Okay guys, with our new stacks, we should be able to just start farming the forceful reforged stones. We're gonna need 9 of them, and the crafting recipe for these birdhouses are pretty expensive, so it's gonna be quite a long time. Alright guys, we have enough acacia for our next birdhouse. Boom. There we go. Go to our vault and put this in. After that slight detour, I went back and farmed some melons. But then I realized that my grandma wolf had just leveled up to 100 with the EXP share core. So I immediately replaced that. Melon boots. And finally crafted my melon boots. With my full set of melon armor, I've begun to drop tons of crappie, which allowed me to craft the next tier of farming armor, the crappie armor. But I'll save that for next episode. Now the only thing left to do was to obtain the rancher boots, so I begun grinding pumpkins. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to make it look like a cool montage, but there's literally nothing but me breaking pumpkins. So let's just skip to the part where I craft the good stuff. Bustling farmer boots in the middle. Polished pumpkins all around. We have the bustling rancher's boots. Now, the best thing about this is that it does give speed on the garden, and it allows you to select the maximum amount of speed you want, allowing you to get crops at the most maximum rate. Wow, I did a pretty good job of explaining what the rancher boots did, if I do say so myself. So we're gonna go ahead and craft these and put these in a museum. Boom. Alright, that is looking really cool. Now that I have all of my gear for this episode, I'm gonna try to farm Netherwart for 1 hour and see how much money I'm gonna make. But first, I need to make my Netherwart farm infinite. So, it's time to get that done. Alright, so I think we need to clear out this whole Netherwart plot. And the first thing I need to do is to buy a block zapper, I think. So I need to go here. Buy a block zapper. 5,000 bits. Alright, let's see how this works. I've actually never used one before. Oh my god, guys. I have just dug up and excavated this whole plot. In the end, after the 1 hour, I sold all my Netherwart I got, and I made about 5.2 million coins. That's not bad. My mining setup only makes around 10 million coins an hour. So even with this very trashy setup I have for now, I can still make half of how much I'm making with my mining setup that I spent 75 hours trying to get. Probably because I'm skill issued, but let's not pay attention to that. And that is it for today's episode. Why do I have my shaders on? We will never know. This episode, we took our first steps into the garden and obtained the Melon set. Built a Netherwart farm that I have to rebuild 1 block taller because reasons. And let's not forget losing my best farming tools. I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video with more commentary. Maybe like, subscribe, join the Discord in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.